he got cataracts. He can't see. So it was raining and a bitch hit him and he left the scene because he didn't have his license because he had just went to jail for no license. So instead of going to jail at that time, because I wasn't bonded out yet, God worked so good. God, no, y'all should have clocked it. Y'all should have clocked it. I'm on here like, okay, well, Carlos is not here. I've been telling y'all all day, I didn't get no dick. I've been telling y'all shit, I was mad. I just didn't want to tell y'all he was in jail because I know y'all probably would have been calling down there, calling the bondsman, trying to say weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Whenever somebody was calling my phone and I kept saying, somebody playing on my motherfucking phone. That wasn't them, that was the bondsman. That's why I got off live because I'm like, damn, this is the bondsman. This ain't nobody playing on my phone. They was ready. It took a long time, bitch. No, y'all didn't know he was in jail. Y'all just found out today. And y'all found out after the bond was paid. My nigga been in jail since
Girl,
the day
we
I got
already
out.
found out, girl. Charlie clocked your whole T. He over there trying to do it now, so we already.
The only thing that Charlie did was look on the Cobb County website. Actually, Carmen probably found it out and told Charlie. And then Charlie went live. Because they have a website where they put but Carmen's been locked up since Saturday. Carmen's been locked up since Saturday. And it's not exposed. Because so what if he went to jail? The bond is paid. His bitch got him out. And I kept it a secret the whole time. Yeah, a millionaire. They had to wait. They had to wait for him to go to court on a Monday. Today is Monday. As soon as they gave him a bond on a Monday, that bond was posted today. Because I did that.
It said he had no insurance. If he's so rich, why doesn't he have insurance?
He don't
Stop
have a
fooling the people,
license.
baby.
He don't
You
have a
sound dumb.
license.
So why doesn't he have?
He don't have a license because he was on his back child support. Carlos owed back child support. Back child support. Remember I told you they took 11,000 from him and they took 11,000 more. He caught up on his back child support. They just released his license. So he went to jail on Saturday. God damn.
Is you slow? Is you slow?
Sue, why you explaining yourself to these people? You don't gotta
You
explain. You
can't
gotta
get
do that.
insurance without a license. You can't get insurance without a license. No shade.
Thank you.
It's
And he
nobody's
went to jail
business.
Saturday. He went to jail Saturday when I went to jail for no license. So when he got out, he had my cousin do something for him because he still had to wait on the paperwork. They literally just released his license when he paid his back child support. He literally just finished paying his back child support. Remember I told y'all he had to pay his baby mama up to $20,000 in 2 months? That shit's real. He had to pay them. And so Memphis released his driver's license and said that they was going to send it to Georgia. The only reason why they towed the car today, I went to jail because Carlos got an attitude problem and he was talking shit to the police officer. Because the police officer was going to let him go because they showed the paperwork from him showing, hey, Memphis just released my license. All I got to do is go pay my reinstatement fee because he was on his back child support and they suspended it. So when he caught up, they unsuspended it. He can't get insurance without a license. So yeah, we've been driving dirty. He had a wreck.
How you doing,
the day
baby?
that he came and bonded me out, he had a wreck. But he drove off from the scene and the bitch hit him because the back of the driver's seat on the passenger is wrecked. The bitch hit him, but he left because he knew if the police came, he would have been in jail. Then I wouldn't have been able to get out. But God is so good that he was able to go back and forth to work that whole week. Because keep in mind, I got out of jail on Saturday. He went to jail on Saturday. We was going to go get food. We was going to get weed. We was going to smoke. We was pulling up to the house. I'm pretty sure they going to pull the tapes. We parked into Shell. He was telling me, baby, I did get this car. They probably going to be looking for me. But the day I got out of jail is the day he went locked up. But it was okay. Because I knew that I was going to be able to bond him out. It wasn't shit. All he got to do out is pay them little fees and the money is there. So it's no problem. I didn't ask y'all for no cash out for my nigga. It wasn't my responsibility to tell y'all that my nigga went to jail. What I did say was, oh, he was cheating on me. We took a break, I did what the fuck I was supposed to do. Kept y'all out of my motherfucking business. And I'm okay with y'all knowing that he was in jail because my nigga just literally hit the door. He just hit the door on my mama. I'm on the phone watching Bigo on y'all on the phone with Carlos and his mama. They said, Shaw, pack it up.
Somebody so he
Shaw,
hit a
pack it
lady.
up. So I'm finna hop in the shower and get some good dick on my mama. On my mama.
Ooh,
On my
can I
mama.
say
I'm
something
finna
real
get
quick,
some
baby?
good
I'm
motherfucking
Hit
dick.
the.
I'm glad. Listen, I'm
He
glad
didn't
that
hit.
you
She.
home,
He
baby.
didn't
Hold
hit.
on, boo. Hold on, sexy red. I was up here before you, love.
But Sue, I'm glad you out, sweetheart. Stop explaining your business to these people, love. Okay, please. You don't owe these people no type of explanation whatsoever, honey. Okay, fuck these
Asked
people.
for money for
Big Sue
plane
Woo
tickets and
home.
didn't get on the plane. I didn't get on the plane. I was drunk and I was trolling y'all that day. I was saying I also said Barbie fucked my nigga in my bed. Come on, bitch, I was drunk. Let's play Bigo. Don't take shit serious because I went in there and
Okay,
run my mouth about shit. It's okay that y'all found out. It's okay that y'all found out. My niggas coming home. My niggas coming
I'm
home.
glad.
Ain't shit stopping nothing. The car got towed the first time we went to jail. My nigga got out of jail, finded himself out, went and got that. And it's gonna be the same thing when he come home. Go get that. He gonna handle that. There's no pressure about no money. We know that. So anything else, the fuck? Shit takes steps. It's steps. It's steps. It's steps. And Charlie didn't find out nothing. Somebody told Charlie that. Charlie didn't find out nothing. Charlie is just a weirdo to call around all the bondsmen. Hey, we're checking on Carlos. We're checking on. That's some weird shit. That's weird as fuck. That's not entertaining. You're childish. You did the same thing to me. Oh, we're checking on. It don't matter, bitch, but the bond paid. I bet they told you that the bond was paid. How much they say the bond was? $750, $785. But that bond paid. But that bond is paid. I don't have a cash app. I made $20 on Apple Pay and I spent that on Uber. On my mama. But that bond paid. What do you mean? And my niggas coming home. And I'm
You
finna get
need
some
to
good shit.
recap the video when your man was
I
up here
don't think you
talking
heard me,
to
Sue. I said you
when your man was
can
talking to
get
and he
insurance
told
without a
us,
license. You
hold
actually
on,
can
hold
get
on,
insurance.
Where?
hold
You
on,
cannot get
bitch.
Thank you.
insurance
You
without a
hold on.
license.
Bitch, no, you hold on.
Yes, you can.
Through who?
You can get insurance without a license.
Through who?
You definitely can.
Through who?
From Go Auto, girl, you could call any insurance company. You could get it from anywhere. Yes, you can. Your
Through
comments
who?
telling you. Yes, you
Through
can.
who?
Anywhere, call any insurance company,
I
and
got a
they will
progressive.
insure
I
your
got a
car
progressive
without a
quote.
license.
I got a progressive quote for 222, and it's asking me for a driver's license number. You can get a
Well, you
non-owner's
need to
insurance.
call them. You need to get on the phone and
You
call
don't
them
have to
because you
have
can
a
get
car. Velux,
insurance.
I called Velux. Velux told me you have to have a license. I asked them about non-car
No, you
owner's insurance.
don't.
They said that you still have to have a driver's license because that just means you don't have your own car, but you're insuring yourself when you get in somebody else's car, but you still have to have a driver's license. If you give me a place to call right now that tell me you
Call
don't
Go
need driver's
Auto.
license
Call
to
Go
have
Auto
insurance
right
on
now.
your
Call Go
car,
Auto. Call Go Auto right now. Call Go Auto.
call them.
Go Auto. GOAUTO. Call them right now.
I don't have another phone. My baby's got my phone.
Okay.
Let me say this. You need to recap Drama and your man. He showed us his bank account and told us his motherfucking child support paid the fuck up. Put a one in the comments if he did that in Drama account sign off room.
I
Then he said you got locked up because y'all was up in this dinner. He was waiting on y'all to come out with the food, you and some girl, and y'all ass can't come out. So he knew you should get put locked up. Put one in
He
the motherfucking
definitely didn't say
comments.
that.
Girl, you lying.
He definitely did
And
not
you
say
can
that.
get
I
insurance. You
got
can get
locked up with my
insurance with a
cousin and
permit.
Carlos wasn't there.
So
You don't
look,
need a license.
He
You
you
can
didn't.
could
get
get
insurance with a
insurance.
permit.
You could get insurance. I had
You can get
insurance and
insurance
I
with a
It
wasn't
permit.
licensed.
paid because
The
he
thing
just
is,
paid.
no, you're insuring the car. Sue, hey Sue. Sue. Hello.
So regardless if you can get insurance without, we didn't have insurance. And he don't have a license and I didn't have a license. I didn't have a license because I didn't pay for my renew fee. He didn't have a license because he owed Memphis for back child support. I literally been on here telling y'all that this nigga just paid $11,000 to his baby mama in 1 month. And then another $11,000 to his baby mama in the next month. Then they turned around and held his bank account for $6,000. They just released the $6,000 when I went to jail. So they told him, hey, we're releasing your $6,000 because you paid your back child support, which was that $22,000 that he paid. And so they released his driver's license. So when they released his driver's license, they said, hey, we're going to reach out to Georgia because we know you stay in Georgia. We're going to reach out to Georgia and let them know. And all you have to do is go up there is reinstate your driver's license. Me and Carlos have been getting into it. So at the time, that probably wasn't on his mind or my mind. We went the fuck to jail. They towed the car. He bonded out. I sat in there for 9 days. On the 8th day, he got into a car wreck meeting the bondsman to come and get me out of jail. The bitch hit his car, but he said, I had to leave. I didn't have a driver's license. I knew they was going to take me to jail. So I said, well, damn. He parked the car and was Ubering back and forth to work. When I got out of jail on Saturday at 2:30 that morning, he got up. The car was not in the driveway. He got up. I'm finna go get this, this, and this. We went to the store. We went to Bojangles. Remember I told you I had that food that I didn't eat? We went to Bojangles. On the way back home at the Shell gas station, we got pulled the fuck over. We live in Cobb County. The police officer got out of the car and said, hey, Mahogany. I said, my warrant is clear. Y'all not finna fuck with me. He said, Carlos, they already know who we are. You know why? Because in Ackworth, they don't play that shit. They know. We live in a white neighborhood. They took him to jail. I walked to the liquor store because I was at Shell. I got me a bottle and I came home. I got fucked up because I was mad. I'm like, damn, I need to went to jail. But I was happy because I was out of jail. So I was happy that he didn't sit there because I would have took him to jail. Then my stupid ass would have been sitting in there. He wouldn't have been able to bond himself out because I had to bond him out. And he wouldn't have bonded me out because he would have been sitting in jail. It wasn't my responsibility to come on here and tell y'all what happened to my man. It's not my responsibility. And I don't feel no type of way about it. He didn't have insurance. I didn't have a license. He just got his driver's license suspended. When he get out, he'll handle his business. Cobb County is not a white neighborhood. Cobb County is a city, bitch. That's the county. Oh, Cobb County is not a city. Cobb County is the county. Marietta is a city. Ackworth is a city. Kennesaw is a city. Roswell is a city. Smyrna is a city. Those are cities. Ackworth is a white town. There's a lot of white people that stay out here. Kennesaw, there's a lot of white people. They kind of racist. Cobb County judicial system, they court system, they're hella racist. Somebody come up here and tell me what I lied about. What did I lie about? Me not telling y'all my business is not me lying. So what did I lie about? I said that me and Carlos took a break. We did. He was in jail. We had to take a break. I said everything happens for a reason. It did. That's why he went to jail. I went to jail because we needed that break. Imagine him going to jail the day that I get out. So that way I was able to bond him out. He only had to sit because he didn't have a bond. He had to hold court today. Everything happens for a reason. So what the fuck did I lie about? You bitches is mad. I'm not mad. My nigga coming home. We had to take care of business. We wasn't going to be able to elevate to the highest extent unless that shit got taken care of. And clearly we was playing about it. So now we don't have a choice but to get taken care of. Let's see. What did I lie about? He don't have to. If he's not a millionaire, who cares? Let him be broke. Let him be broke. My bond got paid. His bond got paid. The car finna get out. He gonna pay whatever he gotta do. I still ain't gotta do shit. And he don't have to be a millionaire. Okay, he's not a millionaire. Now what? Now what?
You can do way better than Carlos. I think Carlos is gay as fuck.
Your daddy's gay, bitch, and fuck you and your mama. Yeah. So Carlos don't have $1 million. I guess the phone calls are fake. We got them off of Temu. We bought them off of Temu. Like Charlie's shoes. I don't know, but my nigga on his way home though. So I don't know. And I'm finna get some good dick. I'm finna get some really good dick. And then we finna go to Tulsa this weekend so we can go to Texas to get my kids. The only reason why I didn't go get them during the week is because I thought that I was gonna be able to bond Carlos out on Saturday. Them folks gonna tell me he don't got no bond. So that's why I kept getting up early in the morning. I'm trying to call down to the folks. Like, listen, my nigga ain't got no bond. I need to bond him out of jail. They like, he gonna go to court today. I was on that. Did that. Posted that. Posted that. Posted that. Out of there. Out of there. No, I bonded him out with my money. And you know what's so crazy? He lost his debit card. He lost his debit card. I walked up to the store the next morning. Remember when I walked up to the store and I asked about that debit card? Who was in the lie when I asked about the debit card? So bitch, lie about what? Because I just don't tell y'all all my business. The same way that I kept my son being abused from y'all, for my own situation, for my own, because y'all like to play. See, if y'all would have found out that Carlos was in jail before I bonded him out, y'all would have been calling like, oh, Mahogany just got out on bond. She can't post bond because she did this and she do this and she do that. And they wouldn't have been trusting me to get them out because you see how janky they is. Yeah, a chase card. Did y'all lose? Yeah, nigga, a chase card. Because he's a privacy member. His card is metallic or some shit and say private member. He lost his shit. Remember that cash that I told y'all that he gave me for my hair? That was the cash that I had. That was the only cash that I had. The card that he had was his money. So the money, the $200, that $275 that he gave me, I used that plus what I had to bond him out. And it worked. I did it. And I'm glad that y'all found out everything happens for a reason. Y'all found out after the fact. Can't nobody do nothing with Carlos's account if Carlos is not there. Literally. He can't even spend a certain amount of money. He swiped his card in the area that ain't even connected to his address. They flagging his shit. That's why his shit is always locked up. I don't know what it is. I don't got money like that. So that's his shit. But I ain't worried about it because shit, we good. The bill's still paid. The light's still on. We went to jail and made bond over $2,000. My bond alone was damn near $2,000. That's nothing. He still had to make his own bond, still had to get the car out, still had to do everything he needed to do to do what he needed to do. Still was taking care of the kids, still was paying my mama, still was buying food for my mama, still was taking... King and Taryn is here with my cousins. He told all y'all business and left you in there longer. He couldn't have left me in there longer. I had to bond out of 3 counties. The first bond was paid. They didn't have a court date for my second bond. Carlos had to talk to the bondsman for them to find out when my court date was. They made me go to court on a Wednesday when I was really supposed to go that Monday. I had to wait till that Wednesday. That Wednesday when they gave me a bond, Wednesday my bond was paid. They came and picked me up Friday morning, Fulton came and picked me up. Because they said Fulton didn't know that my bond was paid because Cobb County don't give a fuck about people. They didn't tell Fulton County that my bond was paid and they had the time to come pick me up. So when Carlos called and found that out, boom, they came and picked me up. That same day, my bond got paid. I got released at 2 a.m. that morning. At 9 a.m., 10 a.m., you got up and went and got food. My nigga went to jail because he had a wreck on the way to go pay the bondsman. And I'm glad that they didn't get him because I wouldn't have got out. I'd have still been in there. So even though that we had to deal with that shit, it was still good enough that I had time to get out and handle what I needed to handle for my nigga. Because he wouldn't have been able to get out if it wasn't for me. And I wouldn't have been able to get it out if it wasn't for him. So the only thing that did is made us strong in our relationship. Because now we know, nigga, it's us against whoever. He still got his job. He ain't the money ain't talking about all of that shit is little. That's small shit to a giant. That's why I haven't moved my shit yet. Like, come on. That's why I got drunk that day. Because I was mad about that. That's why I didn't have no dick. That's why I've been happy as fuck all night after I paid that bond. Because I'm like, yeah, my nigga coming home. I'm gonna get that dick. And I sat on the phone with him and his mama. I've been on the phone with him and his mama for the past hour and a half. Literally. And his mama just telling us, nigga, y'all need to get it together. Y'all, we finna do this, Da 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 da. When on the last 5 minutes of the car, they said, Shaw. My nigga said, hold on. He said, yeah, they calling me, get my shit, let's go, okay. I said, baby, make sure when you get out, you call me because I'm finna order you an Uber to get home. I'm finna order that Uber for you to come home. We finna come home, we finna smoke this weed. I got him a little cup of wine, he finna take a shower, we finna fuck all night. He finna get up, he gonna handle his business. And that's gonna be that. The calls are 30 minutes long. In Cobb County, in transitioning calls, the calls are 30 minutes. So being that if there's not a lot of people on the phone or nobody ain't tripping about the phone, you can hang up and call your loved ones right back, and the calls are 30 minutes. He's in a transitional pod. So when you're there for a couple of weeks, you go to classification, and in classification, they put you in a pod where the phone calls cost. But see, a real bitch like me, the money was already on the phone because at first they had him in medical because he's diabetic, he got neuropathy, and he got cataracts. They had him in medical because his blood sugar was low and his whatever the fuck else was going on. So when he called me and they told me to put money on the phone, I put money on the phone. What we talking about? We did that. And it's good. And it's good. And I'm gonna fuck this shit out of my man because I didn't get no dick the day I got out of jail because he was too busy trying to buy somebody chicken fillet. And we ended up at Bojangles. He bought me some gel because I was complaining that I was ugly. He bought my lashes. Spent like $80 at Walgreens. Remember I told y'all, listen, let me show you. We were supposed to get shaved. He was supposed to shave me that day. He was supposed to shave me that day and everything. That's why I was saying. We was going to have fun. The kids was going, we was going to do our big one. And the Lord said, nope, y'all still need a little bit more motherfucking time. Y'all still need a little bit more time. So yeah, my man got locked up on Saturday. And we couldn't make the bond till this morning. So yeah. That's why I kept having to end my lives abruptly because the bondsman was calling. I was having to sign this paper, make it all these different plays, calling down to the choir. I had a lot of shit going on today. So somebody said that look, he getting out tomorrow. No, he on his way home right now. They just released him. They just released him. No, y'all did the crime. Y'all that too. We needed to take care of it. Literally, we definitely needed to take care of it. He was driving when he left the scene, and even though it wasn't his fault, the fact that he didn't have the driver's license and didn't have the insurance, it was like fuck. I gotta figure it out because if I get locked up, then my bitch ain't gonna get out of jail. And I'm mad at him. Shit, I'm glad that he did what he did because I still would have been sitting in there. Nobody was gonna come get my nigga out of jail. He don't stay down here. He's here because of me. So if I'm locked up, who gonna come get my nigga out of jail? That shit happened the way that it was supposed to. I don't give a fuck about a motherfucker finding out. Y'all can know. It ain't no tea to me, it's tea to y'all. But the situation is handled on my end. My nigga's on the way home, literally. Well, he probably ain't on the way home, but he's in that release line. He's getting walked down. When he get his phone, he finna call me. I'm finna order that Uber. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. He probably finna lock his debit card and wait to go get another one tomorrow. I walked up to the gas station because he said they didn't give me no debit card to him. They only gave me his cash. And they only took his phone. So his debit card, one of his debit card must have fell out. He can't unlock the rest of his cards because his phone is up there. I'm not finna Uber all the way up there to do that. We're gonna wait for this bond. I got the money to bond you out. We good. Post the bond and you can handle whatever you need to handle when you get out. And his job is solidified. That's the only thing he give a fuck about. He just want to make sure that he gonna go to work. Charlie didn't do nothing but call a bunch of bondsmen to confirm the fact that his bond was paid and I paid it. That's the only thing he did. He didn't confirm a fuck ass thing. I do not have to get on here and tell y'all my business. That do not make me a liar. I don't have to be a liar because I didn't confess to y'all what's going on in my life. I'll tell y'all what I want y'all to know. And if a motherfucker want to dig and find out, then that's fine. Especially if the situation is handled. Because had it not been handled, it wouldn't have been able to been handled. Y'all would have called down there and told them folks all type of shit about me, and them people wouldn't have wanted to fuck with me. But you know the reason why y'all found out after the bond was already paid? Everything happened for a reason, motherfuckers. Y'all slow. You can't fuck with a motherfucker. I'm too blessed and highly favored. Y'all cannot break what you didn't build. That's why the fuck y'all can't stop him from getting out of jail. I don't give a fuck about y'all knowing my nigga ain't got. So what? He can pay to get a license. The nigga just paid his back child support. He literally just paid it. Y'all got tea to everything else. Go pull the records on his child support. Y'all gonna see that my nigga paid $11,000 payment in February and turned around and made another $11,000 payment in March. Do y'all not remember me getting on live complaining about it? Man, this nigga just paid this bitch all this motherfucking money. I'm mad. That money could have been spent on me. What I say? Damn, but that is fucked up because he did what he was supposed to do. He had to get that shit handled. Quit playing with me. I don't lie. I just don't tell y'all all my business. And this is the reason why. Because y'all childish. Why the fuck are you calling around to the bondsman? Oh, I just love him. That's my. You don't got nothing better to do with your life, bitch. You are homeless right now today. Fuck my nigga going to jail and having billions of dollars. We know that. It don't matter. You don't have shit in your pocket. You couldn't post a bond if your bond was $50 and you ain't got nobody to co-sign because you break bridges everywhere you go. Let's talk about it, bitch. Y'all can't play on my nigga time. That bond is paid. That bond is paid. And you walking around with warrants right now. You walking around with warrants right now. No, I wasn't in his window. I was on the phone with my, I was watching it. I was on the phone with my man and his mama, and I was in the live. Because my man was venting about his mama about whatever the fuck we had going on, and I was letting them do their big. I'm going to let him talk to his mama because I know his mama's on my side about whatever I'm talking about. Let them have it. I'm paying attention to this because they think they got some tea. But I was so motherfucking glad that when the phone said you got 1 minute left, them motherfuckers called my nigga name. I said, yup. Now I'm finna press the live button. I wouldn't have pressed live until he came home, though. If they didn't call him while I was on the phone, I would have never pressed live. I would have waited till he came home, and we just would have went live and just did what we was gonna do. But I don't give a fuck no more. I don't give a fuck no more. You can be invested because it's on the internet. I don't mind. I'm finna get some good dick. And now I don't gotta worry about me having to make no motherfucking payments to go get my kids. Because I know my nigga gonna make sure everything's taken care of. Whether we gotta fly there and we all fly back, I know it's gonna get handled. I feel so secure when my man is home. That's why I was panicking and getting drunk, bitch. I don't know what the fuck to do. My kids gone, my nigga gone. I don't know what the fuck. That's why I've been on here with y'all all day, every day. I ain't got no life without them, Bill. And I can't go get my kids right now because if I go down there, I ain't gonna have no way to get back. I would have been begging on this motherfucker because I couldn't get his money. His car locked up. Luckily, they gave him a bond. Luckily, it wasn't nothing but $750 to post the bond or none of that shit. Luckily, it was cheap. And luckily, I didn't find out till after he got the fuck out. And I'm finna suck the fuck out of his dick. I'm finna rob that motherfucker. Matter of fact, I just washed his white shirt because he got all his shit in the car. He packed all his shit up. He put it in a motherfucking car with some of my shit too. So I gotta make sure his clothes is clean when he come home so he can put them shorts on he got on upstairs. And I already put his white shirt in the washer because I found one earlier when I was making the bond. That motherfucker in the dryer right now. Get you a motherfucking me. Here go his shirt right here in the dryer. Already dry and freshly done. He got some drawers upstairs. The room is motherfucking clean. I'm finna hop in the shower and get this pussy right. I ain't gonna shave because he liked to shave it. And we was planning on letting him shave my coochie before he went to jail. So I'm gonna make sure I put this towel down, get the shaving cream, and everything gonna be in play. Here you talking about, I'm happy than a motherfucker, bitch. All that shit done. We ain't got shit else to worry about now. And we will get in the shower together, but this motherfucker shower so goddamn little. So he got his shirt, his pajamas. Let me go get his motherfucking socks, bitch. Charlie, no sock wearing asshole. Mommy ain't got socks. Fuck you talking about. And no, I ain't cooking no food tonight, but I'm going to cook some for him tomorrow. That's why I said I ain't cooking today, but I'm going to cook tomorrow. Whatever he want to eat, I'm going to make sure I order it. I'm going to make sure I motherfucking order it. And he ain't got to use his money, Big Woo gonna use hers, bitch. Fuck you talking about. TikTok just paid me. That's how I was able to pay that bond. Bitch, I got paid from TikTok and Facebook, and the money looking real good. Fuck you mean. Socks are already clean. Socks are already clean. Socks clean. They good. They white and they smell good. Yes, sir. Because my man don't like walking around with no socks on. He don't like that. He real iffy about his nails being dirty and shit. He don't like dirty shit. He ain't a dusty cuz. And even though he don't dress like he got money, but he don't walk around like he don't. Okay? So, let me get him socks together. Because we gotta... Yes, he only got one pair of socks here because all of our clothes are packed up. We're moving. The day that we were supposed to move, I went to jail. So, on the, you know what I'm saying, he was working on getting me out of jail. And then the day that I got out, he went to jail. So, we ain't been able to motherfucking get the U-Haul to get the fuck on. But that's okay. Oh, let me get his drawers. He got some drawers in the closet. His pair of thieves drawers. Turn the shower on for me. Let me roll his blunt up too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna roll him up a fat ass blunt. We need to roll him up a fat ass blunt because y'all know he's in there. He probably ready to hurry up and get the fuck out. I'm gonna order him some Chipotle because he need to eat healthy. So I'm gonna give him a little salad. When he called me and tell me about the Uber, that's when I'm gonna order his Chipotle. So that way when he get here, he can just hop in the shower, eat him some good little Chipotle or whatever, and then smoke his little blunt, and we can, you know what I'm saying, we can. Chipotle don't close until 11, Mama. We eat Chipotle. Chipotle don't close until 11. And coochie for dessert. Bitch, do you hear me? My kids is in Texas with my mama. They're good. They're good. They're good. They're good. The kids are good. The kids are good. So let me roll him up on the line.